I'm here with Josh at Tri-County Hearing in the Crystal River office because Josh has just worked wonders for me. I was struggling with my hearing for several years now, probably about 5 progressively. And I have a son who finally had enough of it and snapped because I had to turn my head to him to hear him, and he just said, "Mom, you've got to do something." And of course, that happened to be just before the COVID thing, so I wasn't able to get out until recently. I came by Josh a week ago, and he did my hearing test, put the hearing aids according to my prescription into my ears, and all I can say is, as I told my 3 boys in a text, I feel like a kid at Christmas. I can hear. I realize now how poor my hearing was, and I must have driven people crazy. I know my husband had reached his limit with me saying, "I'm sorry, can you repeat that?" Or "What did they say on television?" To where I stopped watching television. I'd sit and do something else alongside of him. I came in by Josh. I explained how frustrating it had become and how important it was because it was affecting my entire family. And I had realized I was dropping out of conversations with dear friends because I simply couldn't understand them and didn't want to aggravate them anymore. He put these in my ears, and I have to admit at that point, I stopped worrying even about cost, which I'm usually always very worried about. That went out the window when I could hear. There was nothing I couldn't put a price on it. It's been great. I went home not reading what my instructions said about how to adapt, and they were in my ears. They stayed in my ears until I went to sleep, went back in my ears the next morning. They have been my constant companion, and it has definitely changed my life. When I say I feel like a kid at Christmas, that's probably an understatement. I can't even imagine not having them. The test that Joshua gave me was amazing. It exceeded a test I'd had previously, and when he put them in, they were programmed perfectly. I could immediately hear my voice even more clearly, but I could hear Joshua and even my husband, who kind of cringed. But all I can say is if you're fighting with hearing, don't fight anymore. Just get it addressed. You will not regret it.